easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Well, F4 fans, welcome back to another one of the SOF broadcasts. This week we are in the south of France, Circuit Ledenon, nestled in the hills of southern France near the Nîmes. This 3.151 kilometer racetrack is a true driver's challenge with 13 demanding turns. It's the only major French circuit that runs anti-clockwise. So adding a unique twist to the racing dynamics here. It's also very hilly, a lot of really blind corners our driver's gonna have to deal with here this evening. Qualifying getting underway. Let's take a look at the conditions that we've got out here. As we see a couple drivers kind of struggling right now with trying to find some pace, but 82 degree Fahrenheit air temps. It's going to translate to 106 degrees Fahrenheit on the track, so relatively hot and sticky out there this evening for our drivers. You can just see by the layout there, the track map, very twisty, whole lot of elevation changes the driver's going to have to deal with. It's going to be a real challenging surface here this evening for our drivers to deal with. So qualifying getting underway. This is again our weekly SOF race. We are again at Circuit Ledenon, not one of the more popular circuits on iRacing itself, so it's if it doesn't look all that familiar to you, don't be surprised. It's not all that familiar to majority of the racers on iRacing, so we'll get to come to know it here as the race goes on. And we're still waiting for some times to come in. We're starting to see some times up on the board right now with Bartosz Kostowski currently leading the way, 120.38. That's 2 seconds ahead of everybody else that's qualified right now, so definitely going to be a tough battle here right now for rest of our drivers who have put in time to try and pop Kostowski off the top spot. Anderson Crespo, currently our third place driver, out there on track trying to put in a time. The Brazilian trying to find his way around here to the south of France. It's a challenging circuit here for our drivers nonetheless. So let's take a quick little glimpse here at a couple of interesting facts here about Circuit Ledenon. I mentioned the elevation changes. There's actually 70 meters of elevation change, making it the most undulating track in France itself. So you see there is Crespo heading up over the hills, and you can see a long sweeping corner there he's heading into. Layout includes blind corners and rapid shifts, testing both courage and precision. It's a favorite for motorcycle racing, hosting national championships like the French F4, which we've got our F4 cars out here today, and the FFSA GT. So whether you're behind the wheel or watching from the stands, Ledenon's going to provide a whole lot of excitement here this evening. Still waiting for laps from a number of our field. Looks like we've got 26 cars in session. only about 12 cars right now have put in times. Javier La Rosa, currently our 7th place car, out there on his lap trying to improve here. See if he's able to do so. Oh. So see here, La Rosa currently 7th place, less than a 10th back of 6th place Andre Reback. Reback with a 121.62. La Rosa just 2/10ths back at 121.88. Tight battle amongst those two drivers there. Alex Aguilla not too far back of him either, 2/10ths back as well. Oriol Biel, a little bit of an incident there for him. It's settled, turned around back on track. Alex DZ, the Canadian driver, currently sitting in 12th, 122.89. Still Kostowski, our only driver into the 128 times right now. So we'll have to see if anybody else here is going to really have much to offer for Kostowski. If he can put down those times, once the race goes green, it's going to be pretty much his to have at this point in time. See a number of drivers in the mid 121s, a couple into the low 21s, and then the majority of our field in the 22s, 23s. So as I mentioned, not one of the more popular tracks in the service. A lot of drivers probably not all that familiar with the track itself. So see how they manage to get through here. Massimiliano Scarpine, 15th place right now. Very brightly colored car. Oh, he's going to lose the back end. Gets it gathered up. Nice save there by him. Oh, just to lose it in the end. It's always the worst fact when you get the car caught up, and then next thing you know, you lose it just when you thought you were safe and sound. David Maloney, yet to set a time in so far. Running out of time right now with only 1 minute and 15 seconds to go on the clock. It'll be a struggle for him to get back around. So back to Alex DZ, the Canadian driver in the Ferrari paint scheme. Currently sitting in 12th place with 122.89. Currently 17/10ths back of Oriol Biel, just ahead in 11th. Anderson Crespo still holding down 5th place, heading up the hill to the start-finish line now, though. See if he's able to improve this time by. And no, that one is not going to count. He's already done his 2 official quali laps, just putting in extra track time right now. Sergio Almeida, our 18th place driver, running out of time to put in another lap for him. 4-4, 2/10ths back at David Maloney in 17th place. Oh no, Almeida going to lose the back end. Alessio Fasci just sitting on the track, calling it quits for him. No lap time on the board. At the start at the back, looks like it's going to be somewhere in around 23rd, 24th right now for Fasci. There we go. Clock ticked over. That's going to end qualifying. Let's take a look here at our grid, how it's going to shape up. Bartosz Kostowski going to take top spot ahead of Alex Cerullo. Sasha Miljovic in 3rd, Facu Collieri in 4th, Anderson Crespo in 5th, with Andre Ryback going to start in 6th place. Javier La Rosa in 7th, Alex Aguilla in 8th, Uso Turvo in 9th, Miko Wanhanen in rounding out the top 10. Oriol Biel in 11th, Alex DZ going to start in 12th place. 13th goes to Konrad Westalski and Christian Kiss in 14th, Maximiliano Scarpin in 15th, Cohen Dunjan in 16th, David Maloney in 17th, Sergio Almeida in 18th, Sander Gestal in 19th, Dmitry Mariv in 20th, Ivan Nabashkov in 21st, Alessio Fasci in 22nd. 23rd is going to go to, actually, iRacing does not have a driver for our Chinese driver in a name for our driver in 23rd. Interesting stuff there. Lorraine Bull in 24th, Zhao Ji Yin in 25th, and Lloyd Simpson around the field in 26th, the Irish driver. So we're just waiting for all of our drivers to grid up here. We'll get underway. Usual 15 minutes of action. Interesting here, we don't have any of our real big hitters out this week for the SOF race. Not sure if they're taking a break for a week or not, but SOF well down this week compared to what we normally see somewhere north of 6K. Right now, this week, it is only at 1.8K for top split. So a little disappointing, but that's going to give our other drivers a chance to shine here. It looks like we're just waiting for 4 drivers to grid up. Cerullo, our second place car, Mariv, the 20th place car, Yin and Simpson, our back row. So once they grid up, we'll be able to get going here. There we go. Final car is on the grid. Waiting to go green. Kostowski going to lead the way. And we're off. Kostowski going to hold on to his pole position. Cerullo trying to find a way around though early on. He's going to duck back in to hold on to second place with Miljovic and Culieri in behind. Pretty well status quo for our top 4, all maintaining their position, but Javier La Rosa moved himself up 2 spots early on into 5th place. Battle just in behind is Ryback trying to make his way around Biel. So he's going to get that move stuck. Biel fighting back on the inside though. The 2-car dives deep. Oh, he's going to lock up the front end. Just tags the car of La Rosa. Oh, that's a shame. La Rosa was up 2 spots mentioned early on. He's going to fall all the way back to 16th place now, unfortunately for him. Our pole sitter, though, Kostowski, leading the way up on top, handily out in front of Miljovic. Opened himself up to 8 tenths, almost 9 tenths now over Miljovic. Miljovic another 2.5 seconds, sorry, ahead of Cerullo. Cerullo down 1 spot as Miljovic was able to get around him after that incident we saw into turn 4. As they're heading up the hill, they're going to come across to finish up lap 1. Bartosz Kostowski going to hold on to his pole position and open up a 1.2 second gap with 1 lap in the books here. Got a battle going on a little farther back between David Maloney and Alex DZ. Maloney trying to find his way around here. The number 3 car trying to chase down Uso Turvo up ahead. Alex DZ just in behind too as well. Scarpin and La Rosa not far back. But it's interesting to see if La Rosa is able to make his way back up through the field. We saw him pick up 2 spots early on at the start of the race. And that fortunate incident dropped him back a number of spots. We'll see if we can take a quick look here exactly what happened there to La Rosa. So La Rosa in the Petronas Mercedes paint scheme. He was running in, I believe, 3rd place at this point in time. The 2-car of Biel just going to miss the braking zone and unfortunately going to tag the rear end of La Rosa. That's going to send him around, drop him all the way back into 15th place right now. About here, Christian Kiss trying to chase down Anderson Crespo up ahead. Konrad Wostalski in tow too as well. This is a battle for 7th place. See varying lines there as Crespo going a little more on the traditional route. Kiss trying to cut the corner, really deep corner cut there at the end. I would suspect that might be a slowdown for Christian Kiss. He's going to duck back in behind Wostalski and lose a spot, but doesn't look like he got a slowdown off that. So that's advantageous for Christian Kiss not to lose any more positions than he did. Back up front, we got a battle here for 2nd place. Sasha Milosevic holding on to that position. Alex Cerullo trying to take it away. Cerullo actually qualified in 2nd place. Milosevic in 3rd. They've swapped positions. Culieri not too far back of them either. Ready to pounce if something were to happen between those 2 up ahead. We go on board here with Culieri. It's just going to give you an idea of what kind of elevation changes and blind corners we're looking at here at Circuit Ledenon. See here, they're heading up the hill. Blind left-hander coming up. It's more or less kind of a field track. You really just got to kind of feel your way around late apexing here by all 3 of our drivers. Start working the way back down the hill through the twisty section. Once they get to the bottom of the hill, it'll be a sharp left-hander, and then we'll go right back up the hill towards the start-finish line. See the elevation changes here, going almost right. It feels like you're almost going straight uphill as they head back to the start-finish line. See if Culieri can close that gap, try and put some pressure on them up ahead, but just behind Biel and Ryback going side by side. Ryback looking to the inside of Oriel Biel. Biel going to fight back, hold on to 5th place. Ryback falling back a little bit, try and collect himself up to make another charge up front. See if he's able to do so as they head down the hill. See Biel cutting in late apex in that corner. Ryback looking a little hesitant coming into there. It's also very easy to lose the back end of the car. A lot of weight shift into these blind uphill, downhill corners. The driver's doing well not to lose the back end. Go a little further back in the field. We got a battle here between Ivan Nabashkov and Lorraine Bull up ahead. Oh no, Bull's going to spin. And going to spin again, trying to get on track. That's going to cost them a number of positions. Alex Aguia going to get by. Cohen Dundam and Sander Gestal now right in behind. Fortunate incident there for Lorraine Bull. Looks like we've had a couple incidents from Aguia, Dundam, and Wostalski not too long ago. Let's see what happened amongst these three. Here's Wostalski. So it's going to be a solo spin here, potentially. It is going to lose the back end, slide around off track, way off track. Now let's see what happened to Aguia and Dundam. Alex Aguia, the Spanish driver, cruising along. Oh, he's going to miss his brake marker and just get into the side of Cohen Dundam. It's unfortunate for Cohen Dundam. Just getting an innocent bystander in that one. This battle here still going on between Christian Kiss, Alex DZ, David Maloney starting to pull away as those two battle in behind him. Kiss currently holding on to final spot in the top 10. DZ would love to take that position away. Our 11th place driver trying to find a way around the number 7 of Christian Kiss. Alex DZ, 25th ranked driver in the room, currently sitting in 11th place. Right now punching well above his iRating as far as positions go. He'd love to take that one step further, get himself into the top 10. Closest battle right now on track is this one right here. Pop back quickly to have a look at the battle between Mariv and Fachias. Mariv going off track. That's going to allow Sergio Almeida to pop up ahead. Almeida going to take that position away. Just ahead of them, Uso Turvo and Javier La Rosa. La Rosa trying to crawl his way back up to the front. He's got himself back 2 positions from when we last checked on him after that spin. Starting to run out of time though as we're nearing the halfway mark of this race for La Rosa. Let's go on board here with see kind of pressure. Oh, we got a spin up ahead. Oh, looks like La Rosa just got around that. Because that was Alex DZ and Christian Kiss, our 2 drivers that were battling. Something happened amongst them. We'll take a look at the replay here in a second, but Javier La Rosa, quick thinking, able to avoid that incident. All right, let's take a look here at what happened between Kiss and DZ. They come into turn 2, long sweeping corner. Christian Kiss, the orange carpet, he's going to lose the back end. Alex DZ tries to get stopped. Oh, he just gets caught on the left rear trying to sneak by. Fortunately for him, doesn't look like he got any real suspension damage out of that. Probably a alignment issue, but looks like he should be able to continue on. No, Kiss into the pits here now. DZ still out on track, although he's going to spin again. Not showing a meatball flag for DZ, but Andre Ryback up ahead. He is showing a meatball flag. He's going to pull into the pits, get that car repaired. I'm not sure where he got damaged, but let's see if we can find out what happened to him here. So Ryback driving all alone. Could have been just a solo spin off track into the wall potentially. Oh no, a 13 car was spun around on track. Ryback unfortunately nowhere to go. Oh no, another couple of drivers come through and get caught up in it. That was Faco Cuglieri was sitting there, spun off track, and unfortunately for Ryback, not much he could do there. See Cuglieri gonna spin. And then Ryback gonna come through. Oh, tries to avoid him, just loses the back end though. And then we've got the other 2 cars coming in, 6 and the 17. Unfortunately for all those drivers, 17, that's our unknown Chinese driver with no name. So unfortunately, we have no idea who that was. But go back to this battle here for 7th place and 8th place. Usi Turvo currently holding on to 8th place. Dmitry Merov now chasing him down. Turvo going to go out wide. Merov going to look to the inside. Merov, our number 1 ranked driver in the room, so would love to make up a couple positions. Up 11 spots right now before they qualified. See if they're able to reel in a few more as we're getting near 5 minutes to go. The driver's running minute 22 on average lap times here, which means they're going to have only another few laps to go. We've had a change out front as our pole sitter, Kostowski, has now fallen down to 2nd place. Well, we're having to look at all the wreck recaps here. It looks like Kostowski had a wreck of his own. Let's see what happened to him heading into turn 1. This is that long sweeping left-hander. Just going to lose the back end, as we've seen happen to a number of drivers. Oh, gets a little tap there from Miljovic as he works his way through. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Miljovic. That was a lap car. Miljovic manages to get through, but Kostowski going to fall back into 2nd place. So thankfully for him, we're not seeing a meatball flag on timing and scoring for him. He'll be able to carry on, but definitely that little bit of damage is going to hamper his run back up front. Maximiliano Scarpin, Yuso Turvo up ahead with Alex Aguia in behind. This is a battle for 11th place. Turvo holding on to that spot right now. Scarpin and Aguia would love to take it away. Alex DZ, the driver we saw involved with Christian Kiss not long ago, sneaking up in behind them too as well. It's going to be a 4-car battle for 11th place. The main battle right now between 12th and 13th, though, between Scarpin and Aguia. They're going to cross the line with 3.5 minutes to go. It's about 2 more laps, maybe 3 laps, depending when our leader crosses. Right now, this is our closest battle on track. This is this battle for 11th place. Turvo unable to pull away, though, while they battle in behind. They're actually reeling him in. Scarpin's going to go wide. This is going to allow Aguia to look up the inside. Aguia not able to make the move. He's going to try the crossover, though. Scarpin going defensive. Aguia again going to try and cross over the 3-car. Scarpin doing well to defend off that position. Aguia trying to find any which way he can around. Both of our drivers do well to keep the car under them, heading down the hill into that off-camber corner. Really easy to lose the back end of the car. There's not massive amounts of downforce on these F4 cars. So we've seen a number of drivers spin into the corners, coming in way too hot. So that battle's kind of tamed down here for a little bit. Let's pop back up here. See Sergio Almeida rolled in a battle of his own. We got... Well, that's a damaged car up ahead. That's the 22 of La Rosa. Car we saw working his way back through the field, gaining positions. Maybe that was just a black flag that he was serving slow down, because he looked like he pulled off, slowed down real quick. Thought maybe he was damaged, but it looks like he's gotten back up to speed now. Oh, he's going to get into the side of Nabashnikov. He's going to spin around. That's going to cost La Rosa a number of spots again. Now he's going to get himself turned back around. That one self-inflicted to fall back down to 15th place. Almeida and Nabashnikov going to keep going. They're going to continue battling it out for 8th place. We'll pop back here between Scarpin, Aguia, and Turvo. Turvo still leading this 3-car pack around. Boshkov and Almeida just up ahead in that battle that we're just focusing on. It's like Turvo able to pull away in this section here every lap. And he gets reeled back in the more twisty sections by Scarpin and Aguia. See if they can stop battling and start trying to reel in Turvo. They're running out of time with only 1 more lap to go once they cross the line here. Our leader, though, Miljovic, on his final lap now, heading into turn 4. Handily ahead of Kostowski. 2.4 seconds ahead of our pole sitter, which, other than his self-inflicted spin here, was handily out front. Side by side for Nabashnikov, and Nabashnikov going to take that spot away. Almeida going to fall back to 9th place. See now if Almeida able to chase back down Nabashkov up ahead, trying to find a way around as they head down the sweeping right-hand corner. See Almeida able to hold a tighter line there. Nabashkov bleeding out to the left. Alex DZ going to make it around Alessio Facci. That's going to move DZ up into 13th place. Facci down to 14th. DZ starting to recover a little bit. Running out of time though to get those spots back. Scarpin still ahead of Agia. Agia unable to find a way around. Our leader though heading across the start finish line and get one more lap here, just barely across the line before the clock ticks over. So here we go, last lap for Milojovic. Kostowski 2.4 seconds back. Oriol Biel another 4 seconds back of them. Top three fairly comfortable. The battle though is right now where it's been the last few laps. Turbo, Scarpin, Agia. Turbo now falling back into the clutches of Scarpin and Agia as they head across the line to start their final lap. White flag waving for these drivers. Into turn one they go. Turbo trying to hold off the charge from Scarpin. Agia falling off the back a little bit of this battle. So it's now a two-car battle for 10th place. Turbo holding on to that spot. Scarpin trying to take it away. Time the enemy right now for Scarpin. See Almeida just up ahead of the track there. Unfortunately, not going to have any time to catch him. Our leader, Sasha Milojevic. Into the final corner, up the hill he goes. It's going to give them the win. Week 10 SOF race, Formula 4 Europe goes to Sasha Milojevic. Bartosz Kostowski going to come home in second place. Oriol Biel in third. Back here to this battle between Turbo and Scarpin. They're heading into the final sector here now. Down the hill. Doesn't look like Scarpin's going to be able to mount any charge. Oh, I say that. Turbo locks it up into the final corner. Scarpin gets the run up the hill. He's going to take a 10th place away from Turbo at the line. Oh no, Turbo's going to bump into Agia. Oh. Turbo trying to hold off Agia. Agia a little unhappy about that. He gets a little rub at the end there. Can't say I blame him all that much. That was not the most friendly move by Usi Turbo to try and block Agia's move. Our no-name Chinese driver across the line. And I believe that's going to be it for all of our drivers on the lead lap. Sorry. Cohen Dungeon going to be our final driver on the lead lap here. Not a race to remember here for Dungeon, involved in a couple incidents. None of them his own, if I remember correctly. His own fault, though, if I remember correctly. So take that for what it's worth. He'll regroup. Come back again next week. Hopefully a little stronger and with a little better luck in his corner. That's going to make everything official. Let's take a look at the final results here for week 10 of the SOF race for the Formula 4 Europe. Sasha Milojevic takes top spot over Bartosz Kostowski and Oriol Biel in third. Cirillo Maloney round out the top five. Johanan, Mariv, Nabashkov, Almeida, and Scarpin snatches away P10 at the line. Turbo, Agia, DZ, Facci, and La Rosa round out the top 15. Rybach, our no-name driver, Gestal, Cohen Dungeon, Anderson, Crespo going to round out the top 20. And then a number of drivers here who didn't see the checkered flag. Kulieri, Ian, Kispel, Wistowski, and Simpson round out our top 26. That's going to do it for week 10 of Formula 4 Europe Formula 4 Europe Top Split Racing. Again, we'll catch you back next time, same place. If you are interested in any sim gear, we should actually take a mention. Visit our channel sponsor, Apex Sim Racing. You'll find a 5% discount code in the description, as well as a link. Use that link, use the code, get yourself a nice little 5% discount off. They have wheels, pedals, button boxes, rigs, accessories, basically anything you need for sim racing. You can find it there at Apex Sim Racing. Help them, help us, help you. Again, we'll see you next time. For Racers Nexus, I'm Rob Campbell. Bye for now.